Mere feet from where the Georgia Dome stood and the Falcons played for a quarter century. We're looking at the team's home since the 2017 season, Mercedes-Benz Stadium in Atlanta. Today, it's an exciting battle of NFC teams between the Carolina Panthers and the Atlanta Falcons. Fitzgerald all set to get this one started. And we're underway in Atlanta. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
Come on.
They're going to run it here. It's Bijan Robinson. And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
Cup 19. Dragon, Cowboy 80.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Into the hands of Elijah Moore. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. Gain of 9 yards on the play. And that is good enough for Atlanta. First down.
As a quarterback, when you throw that curl route, you know it's a tight window, Kate. But the minute that DB turns and can't react to the throw, you put it right on your receiver's numbers. He comes back and gets it and moves the sticks.
On the move, past the 40. Keeps on moving into the red zone. And he's in. It's an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons take a 6-0 lead right away. It's a Bijan Robinson touchdown. Zane Gonzalez on for the point after try. The point after splits the uprights. And the Falcons will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Out to kick it away, here's Pinion. Trevor Etienne to return this. He's brought down just inside the 25. Carolina offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10.
Here we go. Man. Hop, step. Ready.
Now start on the ground. Dowdle can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard running backs say there's just sometimes you got to run into darkness. Just go where there is no lane and hope that something opens along the way. That linebacker said, not this time.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10.
Here we go. 60 Eagles with Lions, 69 with 6, Panther 11.
Pass play coming here. Escapes the pocket. He just throws this one away. Not must-have yet, Brock, but it does feel pretty important that they come up with an answer for that touchdown, but not going to be easy.
Nope, and incompletions like that certainly won't help.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. 3rd and long. They're going to throw. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. And And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long. So on now comes the former All-State soccer player from Fayetteville. About 20 miles away, it's Sam Martin to punt. That's taken at the 15. And he puts together a nice little return there before they're able to bring him down. Good starting spot here for the Falcons, Brock. This is 1st and 10.
Let's go.
Drive begins with a run. It's Robinson. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. They get 19 on that pickup. And that's a Falcon 1st down. One play in, Brock, and this drive is already into enemy territory.
70 Timberwolves.
Back to pass on 1st and 10. Go right side, caught by Mooney. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
A whole bunch of credit goes to just about everybody on that offense. Guys up front gave the QB enough time to let that play develop. Excellent effort by that receiver to stay alive and for the quarterback to scan the field and find his completion.
60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat. Let go.
2nd down pass play coming. More of the catch out left. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line. 7 yards on that pickup. And that is good enough for Atlanta 1st down. All set to go now from the 35.
70 Lions. 70 Timberwolves. Panther 60. Panther 60. Hut, hut.
Incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well, he connected on 3 straight before that throw, Brock. Might not be perfect anymore on this drive, but they are still moving it well.
And I don't expect that one to interrupt his progress very long. They're still on a mission this series, and he's the one driving it.
They bring him down, but not before he advances it all the way to the 20. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs turning like a piston in an engine, and that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost, and he busts those tackles.
And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down.
Hey, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
60 Bison, 60 Bison. Go.
Throwing on 2nds. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, give your quarterback a chance.
Come on, come on. Set. Hawk.
From the gun on 3rd down. Finds his back. It's Robinson. And he's going to have enough for the 1st down. Not by much. He got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with a 1st and goal. That's a pickup of 9. And that gives them 1st and goal. So that's 1 quarter gone in a battle of NFC South rivals. 7-0 is our score. We'll make our return to Mercedes-Benz Stadium after this. Welcome back. Time for our 2nd quarter. The Falcons with a chance to score.
70 Rangers. Cowboy 80. Panther 11. Panther 11.
Robinson crosses the goal line. Touchdown Atlanta. The Falcons take a 13-0 lead. It's a Bijan Robinson touchdown.
I just love seeing the approach of this entire offense, not settling for anything. Yeah, this running back, he's finding the end zone through the running lanes. Let's give a tip of the cap to the big boys up front because they are setting the tone. 2 drives, 2 rushing touchdowns.
Now to kick it away, here's Pinion. On the return, this is ETN. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. Panthers look just about ready. First and 10.
19 Tigers. Let's go. 19 tight. 19 tight. 70 Timberwolves. Check smash. Check smash. 65 cash. 65 cash.
They're going to throw here to begin the drive. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. Looking for his wide receiver there. So it's second down coming up.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Another try from the 25. It's second and 10. Shotgun give now to Dowdle. And that's good for a few. It brings up third down.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Let's see what they draw up on this third and 7.
70 Lions. 18 Pioneer.
They'll throw third and long. He's going to push one deep down the right. Well, they had the look. Certainly didn't shy away from it, but couldn't connect. And now they're stuck facing fourth down.
You know they're going to keep giving him looks, keep calling pass plays. You cannot survive a game without a completion. But the results so far, yeah, they've been a little bit rough.
And this doesn't just reach the end zone. He kicked that one all the way through. It's for a touchback. First call here coming from the shotgun.
60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Trap 60. Trap 60. Go.
They'll throw to begin this drive. Hits his running back. And he manages maybe 3 yards there to the 23-yard line.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. When one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
Now that's not what the offense dialed up. They stick him for a loss. It's going to be third down. The line between safeties and linebackers gets real blurred on plays like that, Brock. He handled that one just like a Mike would have.
Yeah, if injuries were to ever crop up, Kate, I bet he could handle the linebacker spot for them as well. Just tremendous diagnosis in that run support.
And they really went for it on third down, didn't they? But the heave falls incomplete. Now they're facing fourth down.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket. Genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Secures this at the 17. He gets his offense in better field position here to start. Up close to the 30.
The Panthers take over first and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10.
Here we go. Here we go.
From the gun, a run for Dowdle. And he's able to manage a couple on that run.
That's the kind of yardage. It's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Get it. Ready.
This is Dowdle on second down. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means third down coming up.
Made it all look so simple, didn't he? That linebacker sorting right through the traffic, finding the runner. That's instinct come to life.
Third down here, need 8 on the play. And in motion, out of the slot.
70, hot 70.
Third and long for him here. Cut down the field, you get. And he's going to have this up and across midfield, partner, to the 48. So 20 yards on that play. And that's good for a Panthers first.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
The ball's on the 48. Here we go. First down.
Let's go now. Check up.
Here's Dowdle straight up the middle. Wasn't a fan of what was ahead there, Brock, but the bounce outside doesn't fare any better. He gets a lone yard at second down. They only get a yard that time, and we have reached the 2-minute warning.
At the 47-yard line.
Ready, ready.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
Let's go. 60 Eagles, 60. Buffalo 18. Check, hurt. 60 Maverick, 18 Rebel, 18 Rebel.
Back to throw. He's throwing deep to the left side. Catch is made in close. He has the Carolina touchdown. The Panthers make it a one-score game before halftime. That gives him a mark of distinction for this season. He's now up to 40 touchdown passes this year, and it's part of one of the more impressive campaigns that we've seen from an NFL QB. This is Ryan Fitzgerald on to try the extra point. And he's off the mark. No good. Some troubles for the rookie early here as he misses on the extra point. Well, any contact on an extra point is going to draw that flag, and it's going to let them try the point after again. They'll get another chance now to knock the point after through. That kick a whole lot easier after that penalty, right? And he sent it through. Just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Falcons in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10.
18, hot 70 Lions.
Shotgun snap, they'll throw. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete.
Yeah, this game, you just can't make it harder than it needs to be. Just get the catch first. Guarantee your yards, and then worry about escaping defenders after the catch.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35 at 2nd and 10.
Here we go. Go.
Back to throw now. Completed to his running back. All right, short of the marker for the moment, but they've got 3rd and short coming up from their own 44.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
It's on target to Moore. Racing down the left side. And he's going to be out of bounds after the big gain, now down inside the 15. They rip off a huge chunk of field as the downs reset. What a spot for a big play, huh, Brock? It has him well into the red zone now with 1st and 10.
Viking 18. Check out.
Here's Robinson up the middle. He picks up 5 on that 1st down run, brings up 2nd down.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
70 Timberwolves. 60 Bison. 60 Bison. 70 Rangers. 70 Rangers.
On second down, Robinson. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means third down coming up.
What was supposed to move the chains, or at least make third down easier to handle, instead did the exact opposite here, Kate. It now makes this third down a whole lot trickier to figure out.
Okay, ready?
Extra DB out there for the Panthers. Third down.
Come on, come on. Set. Bronco 80. 60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat. Ready?
Throwing now out of the shotgun. He brings it in. This is going to be short. Quick stop by the defense to bring up fourth down. Now just before the break, a timeout taken by the offense. And they can try for some points going into the break. Just 4 seconds left, Brock. Only time for one play. Man, it's going to be a field goal try. The kick by Gonzalez is good. And they will push it to double digits in a two-possession game.
We know that most of these coaches really don't crack that big smile until they get that W with 60 minutes over, but I see a little sly smile on that coach's face because that's terrific execution. You work those situations to pay them off with points. They did just that.
So we'll see if it's a kick return that ends our half or if we get a play from scrimmage as this one's away. On the return, this is Etienne. Showing a little burst so far. He's out of bounds on that return, Brock, because that takes us into the break. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Out to kick it away, here's Pinion. On the return, this is Etienne. Good work so far. He's got room. Coverage team tracking him down as he reaches the 35.
We don't always know what's said there at halftime, Kate, in the locker room. Some of the adjustments offensively and defensively, but I can assure you the special teams coach pulled his kick return team aside and said, listen, we have a chance here down double digits to spark this game. Let's go out and get a great return to set the offense up for success. And that's exactly what they did.
So good field position for the Panthers. Starting this drive, 1st and 10.
Let's go.
They'll go with Dowdle on the run. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Job one of so many D tackles in this league is eat up space. Don't get moved off your spot. But the difference makers, they just not only eat the space, they eat those runners too.
Okay, break.
Nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
Ready?
Here's Dowdle again. And whatever they were trying to do there is not going to work. Defenders all over it, so they take him down for a loss. With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
You know, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get this running game going.
Forced out to his right. Moving right, airs it out down the sideline. Brought in, inside the 20. To the house, touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers cut into the lead coming out of halftime. Xavier Legette with the touchdown.
First thing you do as a quarterback, the first thing that you do when you get to the NFL level, if you haven't learned it earlier, is you scan those safeties. Do I got middle field open or close? Do I got single high or too high? Is that post going to be available? Because if it is, big plays can follow.
Fitzgerald up and good on the PAT. And the Panthers cut it to a field goal game. Volley set up and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. And he's going to field this one in the end zone without a return. So that's going to bring us out to the 35-yard line.
The Falcons take over 1st and 10. The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Good starting spot here for the Falcons, Brock. This is 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Cowboy 80. Ready, right?
They'll run the draw with Robinson. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. Offense in the hurry up here.
It's a loss of 2.
Takes the 2nd down snap. Man downfield, and he finds London. And they're going to have 1st and goal as he gets this down to the 4.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive jump. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
Trap 60, trap 60. Let's go.
Working inside the red zone. Intercepted in the end zone. And the Panthers will take over as this gets brought out to the 20-yard line. There are costly interceptions, Brock, and then there are interceptions inside the red zone in the second half of a one-score game.
And if there is ever a time where ball security is paramount, it is right now. They made a great play. Don't get me wrong. They deserve a ton of credit right there. But as a quarterback, you cannot risk a turnover. It's touchdown, it's check down, it's throw the ball away. You're literally throwing points away with that hit.
Ooh, he made most of that one, didn't he? Give him 9 yards on that 1st down carry.
That run may not have gotten you a first, but sure, nice little run to set the table.
Second and a yard.
Last run got him 9, so now they need one more here on 2nd down. On the ground again with Dowd. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Offense up to the line fast.
Panthers first down.
That's McMillan with the catch out left. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. A pickup of 17. And that's going to bring up the Carolina 1st down.
Move the chain! Gotta move this chain! Pull momentum. Keep that defense on its heels.
Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10. Here's the give to Dowdle. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
They got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get 1st downs against the better defenses in this league.
Throwing it on 2nd down. Chased out to his right. And this one's not going to connect. Knocked away, and that failure to connect, Brock, means it's 3rd down.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
Short pass brought in, and they're going to bring him down at the 36. They gain 11 on that play, and that's good for a Panthers 1st.
Panthers first down. 1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Bravo 80. Check smash, check smash.
He's dropping back to throw. Buys time, rolling right. He smartly won't risk anything here. Just chucks this away.
Look at the coverage on that play, Kate. I love that. That is textbook defense right there. When the quarterback escapes the pocket, man, you got to find somebody. You got to go get sticky on your offensive guy. It's exactly what the secondary did, and it forces the throwaway.
Quickly out to the right, complete. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
Leading 4 here on 3rd down. This is going to be the 9th play of this drive. They're going to try and throw it here. Got his man. This is McMillan. And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's going to bring up the Carolina 1st down.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
All set now. 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
On the ground, Chuba Hubbard gets it. not much for him there. He's down to the 15-yard line. 3 yards on the first down play, and that brings up 2nd and 7.
Not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
Get it! Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Just 1 quarter remaining in this one. It's the Panthers who have it to start, coming in trailing on the scoreboard. Second down now, they need 7.
Come on, set, steady.
Line up the design keeper. And they take it across the goal line for a Carolina touchdown. The Panthers take a 4th quarter lead. They broke out the design run from there. Coach just tells him, hey, Brock, KQB, do your thing, get us 6.
Yeah, and these offensive coaches love this play, and defensive coaches hate it, Kate, because it really gives you an extra hat, right? An extra number when your QB's got the athleticism, got the legs, got the instincts to go run it in for 6. A defensive nightmare, an offensive touchdown.
Now Fitzgerald on to handle the kickoff. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. The Falcons in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10.
Ready! Cowboy!
Here's Robinson, start the drive. And he gets a few on the plays forward.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6.
Pep, Buffalo 18. Let's go.
He'll look to throw. Tried to connect, but it winds up incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. And it's 3rd down.
Hold it ready. Switch. 19. Here we go. Set. Cougar 19. 18. Pioneer. 79 Broncos. Ready.
Throw here. 3rd down. Throw left side is caught by Pitts. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs. 1st and 10 now from the 46.
46-yard line.
Quick throw.
65.
He's going to throw it again. He'll try to set up the screen. Here's Robinson. And he'll get it down to the 24-yard line. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
18 Cardinal.
Shotgun snap. They give to Robinson. Down to the 10. And he's finally taken down at the 3. And even 20 yards on the play, and it awards them with a 1st and goal.
19 Tiger.
First down. First and goal at the 3-yard line.
18 Bronco 80. Steady.
Here's Robinson. His charge towards the line. It's right around 3 yards. Working quickly here.
Just shy of the goal line. A gain of 3 brings up 2nd and goal.
Once more, it's Robinson. And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Falcons take a 4th quarter lead. It's a Bijan Robinson touchdown. His 3rd of the game on the ground. Extra point is good by Gonzalez. And the Falcons push their lead to 3.
Panthers 21. Bradley Pinion set to
Out to kick it away. Here's Pinion. On the return, this is Etienne. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. Starting in the pistol this time, Brock. 1st and 10.
Ready?
The inside give to Dowdle. Powering his way forward a bit. Give him about 6 there to begin this drive.
The cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity to play with whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that run. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Trying it left side. Dowdle. He got mighty close, didn't he? But they marked him just short of the first. He's out to 34.
2-yard gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
3rd and a lone yard coming up.
Ready?
He'll throw it. Complete beyond the marker. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
13 yards. And
Here's 1st and 10 from the 47. Here's Dowdle. He hits the lane for 9 into enemy territory.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
2nd and a yard.
1st down carry got him 9 yards. Here comes 2nd and 1.
Here we go. Set.
Looking to throw here. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that's going to add some distance onto this upcoming 3rd down.
15-yard loss. And it's 3rd down. 3rd.
That's the 2-minute warning here from Atlanta. Panthers down by only 3. This offense looking to convert as they come up on 3rd down. Here he is to throw. On the move, headed right. He's going to run for it. And somebody finally able to force him out there. So even with that quality gain, it will still wind up being 4th down.
Well, that's an excellent job by the defense. All eyes on the quarterback. When you're playing a quarterback that can escape, well, even though you cover, you still got to cover down and go chase that QB out of bounds before he can get the 1st down.
60 Eagles. Hey, check that. 70 Rangers. 70. Curve 19. Curve 19.
Here he goes. Gotta have this on 4th down. Escapes the pocket. He wisely avoids contact, sliding down there. That played good enough for a 1st.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide at practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play. And denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
Forced out to his right. This one headed corner in the end zone. And he has the Carolina touchdown. The Panthers have taken the lead late. Xavier Legette with the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. So what a finish this is shaping up to be. The late touchdown here, Brock, moves them in front.
And week to week, what a pleasure it is for us to call these games. We never know what kind of game we're going to get. This one's been everything you could have won. And now, even though they've taken the lead, there's still enough time on that other sideline for them to go mount a response.
And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Good starting spot here for the Falcons, Brock. This is 1st and 10.
Warriors 70. 18.
Setting up to pass. They got there in time. He's taken down. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for 2nd down. The Falcons spend the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll meet and decide what to do on this 2nd down.
On the jump. 70 Timberwolves. Dragon 6. Come on. Set. Hawk 70. Hawk 70 Rangers. 70 Rangers.
Here he is to throw. That's Robinson on the slant. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. Now the Falcons trying to get everyone up and set here.
Yards on the play. And the Falcons first down.
As we hit 55 seconds to play, they get it spiked to stop the clock. Clock has fallen into its final minutes. Here comes 2nd and 10.
Cup 18, Rattler, 18, Rattler. Cup 19, Cup 19. Trap 60, Trap 60.
Back to throw. Looking slant route, complete. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. Timeout called by Atlanta. That's going to be at 2nd. And they're still going to have one left at their disposal.
This running back is a mismatch maker. That's how I label him on my little sheet right here. Right under his bio, this guy just creates matchup nightmares for every defender on the field.
18, Pioneer.
They look to throw it. And Willie, no, he's not going to escape. They take him down on a pivotal play late in this ball game. The Falcons take a timeout to their final one. And now they're powerless to stop that clock with a timeout at least. 2nd down and 19 yards to go after that sack. Now we get a timeout by the Panthers. It's their first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. Pass rush could be coming again after that last sack, Brock. Let's see. Here's 2nd and 19.
Stephanie! Bronco 80. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. Ready.
He's going to throw this one. Finds his back. It's Robinson. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. Now the Falcons trying to get everyone up and set here.
It's now 3rd down.
To throw. Gets this one to London. And they're going to down by contact as they've got enough for a new set of downs.
A gain of 6. That's another Falcons.
19 seconds left in this ball game. They spike it.
On the ready.
Ball still on that 20. It's 2nd and 10.
Warriors 70. Here we go. Strike. Go.
Here's the throw. Flush down out to his left. That is incomplete. Down to 13 seconds left. That throw intended for Drake London. So they're left facing 3rd and long. Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line.
60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. 60 Bison. 60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat. Ready.
Throwing now. And he's got it. He pulls in a game-winning touchdown with almost no time left. Absolutely clutch score there, Brock, as they take the lead here in the final minutes.
Incredible execution. The moment not too big for any of them. And Kate, they cashed in when it really mattered.
And he shakes out the pressure to nail the point after, and now an opposing field goal would only tie this game.
Panthers 28. Bradley Pinion.
Out to kick it away. Here's Pinion. On the return, this is Etienne. Pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. Carolina offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10.
Panther 60. Panther 60. Panther 11. Panther 11. Check. Hurt. Dragon 60.
Here he goes. One final shot. And this one falls incomplete. No miracles on the final drive today. This game is over. So the Falcons defend their building and take the win at home. Man, they were facing a top-5 defense this week, Bronk, but they made them look anything but. What a great performance to get this win.
Yeah, you could come in, Kate, with this awe and mystique of, gosh, we're facing one of the best defenses in the league, but as soon as you get those first points, you realize, you know what? They're mortal just like the rest of us, and they took the fight right to them.
So for my partner, Brock Heward, and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott saying this has been the NFL on EA Sports. A well-earned win for the Falcons as we say goodbye from Atlanta.